How are you? Once again, continuing with this discussion on or this video on this tool that I just made this tool. I've done similar tools in the past years, but over the years, when you do little tools like this, they tend to get lost, or they're probably in my shop somewhere. But I've done tools like this before. I had 3D printer, 3D printing capabilities. I used to make these out of just blocks of wood and aluminum. But this is a 3D printed tool that I did to insert these little balls that I use. These are beads, actually, jewelry refining beads. They're 4mm beads. You can get them in bags, all kinds of sizes. So this is the 4mm bag that I just ordered these from Amazon. A bunch of these in different sizes. Unfortunately, that's all that came, in this little bag. They actually give you more of the little tiny ones, which I also use those other ones, but the 3mm beads. But these are more for these helicopters, micro helicopter like this Robin 280 revamped for 2025. But the way I make these beads is, first of all, I used to injection mold some of these things, and I've shown that in some other videos. Some really sweet 3mm ball links that I did injection molded for the Housefly with submicro or the submicro palm size helicopters, and these are actually 3D printed links, and so the link has to be, it's got to go over the ball. But the way I do these things is I made this little tool here. This is just a base with a pin and a sort of a concave retainer for the ball. So what I do is I put the ball inside the base. I put one of these little balls inside the base. This 0080 screw that's part of the base. It's got I'll explain that. It's got a magnet here and a magnet here because this can actually go on a small press, a shop press. But I'm doing this by hand, just to show this video, just for the sake of simplicity. I put the bead there, and I grab my link right here. This is one of the links. I put that over the ball, and this has a keyway there that aligns with the link. So I just press. You can hear that pop right there, and so when I pull this out, the link is perfectly centered right on that plastic 3D printed ball link. And after I do this, I just take my hot air gun and heat it really light with low heat to soften up the plastic, and it allows the ball to pivot a lot smoother.